Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you all are having a fabulous Thursday. Today, we're going to listen to a story about a bear. Just like our other story this week, we're going to dig more into talking about bears because they're going to start doing something pretty special in winter. Have you all ever heard of the word hibernate? It's a pretty big science word. Wonder what it means. See if you can figure out what it might mean at home with your grown-ups before Miss Nikki tells you. After we listen to our story, you may have a better idea. Today our story is Bear Snores On. And do you know where bears like to sleep when they are snoring on? In a cave. And this cave has snow on it, so we know it's winter time. So let's get our fingers ready. I wiggle my fingers. I wiggle my toes. I wiggle my shoulders. I wiggle my nose. Now no more wiggles are left in me. I will sit as still as can be. Listening ears turned on. Voices turned off. Hands in your lap. The author's name is Karma Wilson, and the pictures were illustrated by Jane Chapman. We have the front cover, the back cover, and the spine. So let's see what happens while this bear is snoring. Check out the beautiful illustration on this page. What season do you think it might be? That's right, it's winter. We have the snow, and there's the opening to the bear's cave. You're going to learn some new words in here as well today. Our title page. In a cave in the woods, in a deep, dark lair, through the long, cold winter, sleeps a great brown bear. Do you know what a lair is? That's another word for cave. Good job. Cuddled in a heap with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day and he sleeps through the night. The cold wind howl and the night sounds growl, but Bear snores on. There were some words that rhyme on that page. Did you notice them? Howl, growl. They both had the same ending sound. An itty-bitty mouse, pip-patter-tip-toe, creep crawls in the cave from the fluff-cold snow. Mouse squeaks, too damp, too dark, too dank. So he lights wee twigs with a small hot spark. When we talk about things being wee, it's small. Damp is kind of wet, but it makes us kind of cold too. The coals pip-pop and the wind doesn't stop, and the bear snores on. Did you hear any other words that rhyme? Pop, stop. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the dim. Mouse cries, "Who's there?" And Hare hops in. What's a hare? Like on our head? No, it's another word for a rabbit. "Ho, Mouse," says Hare, "long time no see." So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. Brew means they kind of boil or heat it up. It gets very hot. Mouse sips wee slurps. Hare burps big burps. But Bear snores on. They are not going to wake this bear up. A badger scuttles by, snuffs the air. "I smell yummy yums. Perhaps we can share." "I've brought honey nuts," Badger says with a grin. "Let's divvy them up, cozy down, and dig in." So there must be like a party going on in the bear's den or cave. And they nibble and they munch with a chew chomp crunch. But what's Bear do? Bear snores on. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor, then wren and a raven flutter in through the door. Mole mutters, "What a night! What a storm!" twitters wren, and everybody clutters in the bear's big den. They tweet and they twitter, they chat and they chitter, but Bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. Snowstorm. It's blowing everywhere. Hare stokes the fire. Mouse seasons the stew. Then a small pepper fleck makes the bear. He got a little pepper on his nose. What do you think he might do? He blows and he sneezes and the whole crowd freezes. Sneezes and freezes. They rhyme. And the bear wakes up. Bear gnarls and he snarls. Bear roars and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles. Oh, he doesn't look very happy. You've snuck in my lair and you've had all the fun. But me, I was sleepy and I had none. He whimpers and he moans. He wails and he groans. And the bear blubbers on. Mouse squeaks, don't fret, don't fuss, let's see. We can pop more corn and we can brew more tea. Bear gulps, bear gobbles, he sighs with delight. Then he spins tall tales through the blustery night. The sun peeks up on a crisp, clear dawn. But bear can't sleep. But his friends snore on. So, in our story, the bear snores and he sleeps. So, I wonder what it means to hibernate. If you figure it out, let Miss Nikki know. Check back later and I will share with you what hibernate means. Bye, friends.